I get to beat my wife up, and I get paid for it. Nobody can really say that. It helps our relationship too if we get to, take out a little bit of aggression on each other. It's fun, and she was trained at the same place we were, so we get to have some decent chemistry in the ring, and it adds to our relationship outside of the ring. And we don't have any trust issues. We trust each other. So the fact that there's 47 guys hitting on her right now doesn't really bother me. 48.
It's actually not as hard as you might think. The harder thing would be is if I was married to someone who didn't like wrestling, or if my husband was married to someone who hated wrestling, who didn't want to do it. We empathize for each other. We understand. We both have such a passion for it that it doesn't make sense for us to not be doing it together. Like whether I'm with him and Chuck as their valet, as their tag partner, whatever, or whether I'm against them, it's so amazing to be able to share this with them on even a higher level than driving in the car with them and hanging out in the back. We're out there putting on a show for the audience, in front of the audience together. And when we get in the ring together, it's magical.
This next match here, exciting match. CJ Edwards going around the ring, and he's going to have his hands full. He's going to take on Patrick Large. Now, between these two gentlemen, they have experience in tag team and tag team gold. CJ Edwards and DeMarcus James, they were the NWWA Tag Team Champions at one time. However, Patrick Large, not only he was a tag team champion in the WCWC, DOA, and NWWA, but he held all three at the same time.
But you don't want to forget, C.J. Edwards also was a tag team champion up in Washington, up at TCW.
That's right. So this man's been around the block. Very experienced man. Had multiple partners. Here he comes. Very popular man wherever he goes in the Northwest.
Now I have to admit, as much as I like a brawl, and as much as I like certain guys that sometimes use the dirtier tactics, this will be interesting in the fact that both of these guys are well liked. Both of them like to play by the rules. They're both extremely fast, agile wrestlers. This is going to be a wrestling match, the like that you don't usually see every day. We're going to see technical, we're going to see finesse tonight.
I can't believe I'm hearing this from you. Let me check that bottle. What are you drinking?
And C.J. Edwards having a little fun with J.R. Robinson, pretending to check him for foreign objects.
All joking aside, you're right. This is going to be an exciting match. And now both boys, they want to give the referee the once-over because he could be packing a foreign object, dare I say.
Got to question C.J. Edwards, though. I wouldn't want anything to do with any of J.R.'s foreign objects.
Yes, indeed. With that, there's the bell, and here we go. This should be an outstanding matchup. Both men circling.
Now, what you want to watch for C.J. Edwards is both of these guys are really fast, but C.J.'s feet and his legs are lethal. He can fire off some of the fastest, hardest kicks of anybody in the Northwest.
Well, even though they're friends, once the bell rings, the friendship ends, and clean break. Went to the collar and elbow hookup into the corner, clean break, and now they're telling the referee how to do his job. Collar and elbow hookup, referee's position into the corner.
Well, all the mistakes JR makes, that's a good thing. Got to put him in his place sometimes.
Mistakes?
What, JR? Yeah, he's constantly saying that people cheat when they don't.
We'll have to take another look at that. Collar and elbow hookup, side headlock by Pat Large. cinching in the pressure, putting it on here. Elbow, another elbow by Edwards. Throws him to the ropes. Good tackle by Patrick Large. Into the ropes he goes, leaps over his man. Leaps over his man again, ducks under with a clothesline, go behind, going for the roll-up, holds onto the rope. Leaps over, tremendous action, arm drag slam by Large. Arm drag slam by James. And whoa, it's a stalemate. You're right, tremendous action here. Woo!
And quickness, and you'll notice how hard the impact is on some of this. Pat Large already has red marks across his back.
Yes, he does. The fans appreciating the action here. As much as they like the, dare I say, bloodthirsty action, sometimes a good scientific matchup goes well.
These guys might not be as big and strong, but when they build up that speed, speed equals force. So they can hit, if they're going fast enough, they can hit just as hard as the big guys.
Yes, indeed. Armbar with a twist, a flip, reverses the hold, armbar with a twist by Large, putting the pressure on. Referee in Edwards' face, asking if he wants to give it up. Hanging on, forward flip, armbar with a twist. Good chain wrestling. Drop toe hold, oh, face first to the mat, goes for the drop kick, 1 count only. Leg trip again, 1, 2, 2 count only. Whoa, ducks with a schoolboy roll up, 1, 2. Goes for the victory roll, got it, 2.
This is going so fast I can hardly keep up with it.
My voice is gone. This is, my God, this exciting match here. A pleasure to call this match. Lots of fun. Both men circling.
And the audience not knowing who to cheer for. Seems like they're a little bit split tonight.
Now they're going for a pose down.
And both men obviously been working out.
Oh yeah, both men gym rats. Oh, a photo op.
Brian Sopke out at ringside getting himself a good view. And friends and neighbors, you can look him up. Brian Sopke on Facebook posts a lot of the photos from BCW for everybody to see.
Oh, there's that spin kick you were telling about in the locker room. Very dangerous with his feet. We knew it was a matter of time before he nailed Pat Large with it. Oh, European uppercut.
Yeah, his feet and legs definitely an equalizer in any match.
Whoa, chops are being served in Portland tonight there, Mr. Tubbs. Into the ropes. Oh, there's the one-legged drop kick.
To contrast, oh, going for a pin.
2.
Yeah, to contrast with CJ Edwards on his feet, I think Pat likes to use the ropes a little bit more than CJ does. So I'm waiting to see when that's going to come into play.
Series of punches. Low give and take here. Has him. No weight reversal. They're going for a turnbuckle whip. Pat Large got it.
Pat didn't get all that. He doesn't want to wait too long.
Goes for the boot to the head. He's got it. Throws him right into the buckle. Oh, knee right to the chin. Has him in the headlock. What's he going to do? Went for the bulldog. Got thrown off. Huracan Rana. Very nicely done by CJ Edwards. Out of nowhere. A standing Huracan Rana. Has him. Pulls
Whoa.
him. Oh, forward flip. Goes for the pin. 1, 2. Wow.
Well, I'm seeing things I don't think I've ever seen before.
We may never see again. Standing drop kick. Wow.
We know these guys have been across the ring from each other many, many times. Singles and tag team match. It's showing how well they know each other. They're countering every move.
Oh, they're just getting it on here.
But CJ trying to break Pat down.
European uppercut. He's got Large in trouble. Has him on Weird Street. No weight. Reversal into the ropes he goes. Goes for the shoulder throw. Doesn't get it. Catches him. Kick to the stomach. Kick behind the knee. Into the ropes goes Edwards. And wow, a mini Huracan Rana.
I don't think he got all of that one, though.
2 count only. Whew, what a match.
They're going so fast, they're making me sweat.
Leg trip by Large. Leg drop. 1, 2.
And still a kick out. These guys are taking a tremendous amount of punishment.
There's the low drop kick by Large right to the side of the head.
Showing astounding conditioning tonight.
Large has got this crowd fired up. He's going up. He's on the bottom. He's on the middle. He's going to the high rent district. Oh, Edward meets him.
Big slap right across the face.
Pushes him off. He's on the top rope. Oh, there's the missile drop kick. Very nicely done. He just needs to go over and cover his man. This can do it, but this may have taken the starch out of Patrick Large as well, Mr. Tubbs.
That is surprising. He loves using those ropes, and the top rope especially. But now both of them getting to a standing position.
Turnbuckle whip by Large. Runs in. Throws him over the top rope. Ducks under with a punch. Goes for the kick. Tackle. He's in the ring. What's he going to do? Oh, he's going to go for that.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, no.
CJ turned that around.
Oh, no. Now, I don't know what you would call that move. Now, the first half of that move, the late Lord Alfred Hayes used to call it a Tower of London back in the early 70s. I kid you not, the Tower of London.
And I think CJ could have very well had the pin there.
And then with the velocity, just flipped him over, face planted him, and you're right. All he needs to do is cover his man, but both men are spent. Both men are tired. They need to get that will. There's will, there's a way. Forearm smash by Edwards, throws Large into the ropes, hooks him, going for the pin, going for a victory roll. Instead,
The heck? Oh!
Oh! The Blues Buster.
I can't believe he kicked out of that.
Shades of Jeremy Blanchard, the Blues Buster. Tremendous move.
CJ's head bounced off the mat, and he still had the presence of mind to kick out.
Very tough man.
These guys are tearing each other apart. They're beginning to slow down, though. You can see what this match is taking on them. Or taking out of them, I should say.
Well, they've been going at one speed fast, and now now they're slowing it down, not by choice. They're going to go to the ground attack now. Chops and a forearm smash to the face. Large serving his man. Oh, boot to the face. Edwards, he's on the middle floor. Went for the DDT. Instead, he kicked him. Oh, inverted DDT. Just picked him up, planted him. 1, 2, 3. That is it. CJ Edwards, your winner. Tremendous match.
Wow, that was that was incredible. I mean, I don't necessarily like the way these guys pander to the fans, but I have to give them credit. That was an incredible match. Action from the very first second. Didn't slow down until the very end. Wow, I'm out of breath.
The reason they slowed down was because they had no choice to slow down, because they just went 100 miles an hour, and oh my God, we're gonna have to take a break here while CJ Edwards gets to Duke, and I'm pretty sure there'll be some handshakes around. We gotta take a break. We will be back with the next match. Don't you dare go away.